everybody out there in YouTube land. Welcome back to Gordon's Garage. Today I'm just doing a little work, sealing up some stuff. I've done some projects and I'm going to throw down just a quick list of things I've done in the last couple of weeks to catch you up. The reason I'm not doing full videos on all these things is because they're pretty boring. They're not really spectacular. Let's see, I made a list. What did I do? I made a center stand, a manual lift like thing for my dad's motorcycle. He doesn't have a center stand on his bike, and this is going to provide a way for him to get the bike straight up and down and take it up and down while he's standing beside the bike. Some other lifts, center stand like things, it's kind of a two-person operation, because when a bike is on a kickstand, it's leaning, and to get it to set up straight, you have to have someone hold it there while you put a stand up underneath it. And this one that I built allows you to do this while standing beside the bike and holding it upright, so you can do both with just one person. The other thing I did was I made some table legs shorter for my brother-in-law, Bob. He asked me to try to modify those things, and I've got those painted and everything, and I did the whole cut them and weld them and stuff. I still need to get those to him. What else did I do? I've been working on the bike a little bit. There's a lot of videos out there that are way better than I can do it, because I'm trying to learn it. So behind the carburetor, behind this intake and behind the carburetor, there's an intake Y tube that goes to each cylinder, and there's a gasket. It's just a rubber O-ring that holds on to the head of each cylinder, and you've got to get it in there. Apparently it's leaking, and so what I did is I replaced that. It's a bit of a thing, and I still need to adjust it. I think I've got it wrong. It's just real finicky. I did that. I also replaced my throttle cables, both of them. I had one of these with a 90-degree bend, and the other one is a 45. And I shot video for all this stuff, and I was looking at it, and I'm like, it's nothing big. Anybody can change out a throttle cable, or maybe they can't. There's plenty of videos for you to look up. So I'm still having a little bit of pop in the backfire and stuff, and I was trying to figure some stuff out. I wanted to check inside my electronic pickup here that tells the timing when to fire the spark plugs. See if there's something loose or wrong, wires bad or something. And I still kind of keeping that up. This might be a problem, but nevertheless, I got in here, and so right now this is the cover. There's a back plate, and then there's a gasket. Yeah. So in a previous video, I replaced the derby cover on the other side, and it's matte black. I really like it. So I wanted to get a different cover than this one. This is very popular, very common to see this as an aftermarket cover on these Harley Davidsons. The eagle with the ribbon saying "Live to Ride." And I've got a ton of this stuff that I've taken off of bikes over the years and just set to the side. And I like just a plain this. I don't want to, doll it all up. So I went to go buy another one. Good luck. Okay, so I guess I'm getting old. This is an Evo motor, and I like older motors than this. I like the shovel head and the pan head and those old school things. And it's like, okay, those are antiques. I get it. But I went to my local Harley Davidson dealership and said, I just need this little cover plate. It's a beauty cover. Its function is just to help doll up the bike, I guess. They didn't have it. They don't have it in stock. They looked up Drag Industries, and that's something that I can find online as well. And they said they don't have it. They just have the gasket. And I was like, it's an Evo motor. You don't have. He goes, no. Harley quit carrying anything older than 2015. They want you to buy a new bike, get rid of your old bike. I think this is why Facebook Marketplace, you can find these bikes for $5,000 all day long. That's right, full dresser Harleys up to the year 2000, all over the internet, you can buy these things for $5 grand. And I'm like, why are they so cheap? And I guess you just can't find parts no more. And it's sad because I like classic and old vehicles, and that is part of the problem, finding old parts. So I've sourced some new hardware because my other hardware is stripped out, and I'm going to place this back on, and then I'm gonna get on the other side of the bike, and I'm going to go ahead and take that derby cover back off because it's still leaking. Brand new cover, brand new gasket, still leaking. So I can't blame the derby cover, I can't blame the gaskets. It's gotta be my primary cover is not letting it seal. So I'm gonna go ahead and try one more time to dollop it all up with some black RTV, knowing how disastrous that is to try to take off. And thinking about that, maybe I'll try and just do the bottom half of that derby cover with RTV and see if it'll hold from leaking. That's the only thing leaking on this bike is that one gasket. You think out of all the other seals and stuff on this bike, that would be the least likely to leak, but it's not. Okay, so I've got to put this on and go put some RTV on that one. That's just a little bit crazy. It's wet almost all the way around, almost. There's just a little moisture here and here, but all that oil, and you can see that the gasket touches all the way around. It's just right there in the center. I don't know what to do about that. I'm really not looking forward to gluing this thing all the way around. I don't want to do that. However, it looks like that's what I gotta do. Man alive. Okay, there we go. That was a mess. I even went through what O-rings I had, see if I could get those to seat, and that was a no-go. I'm gonna say there's problems with this cover. It's weird warped or something, or maybe whenever I put it on last, I got it cinched a little bit crooked and it doesn't want to lay straight. Can't imagine that, but okay. Anyways, so I've got that glued on there. Just this top 3 or 4 inches across here is not glued, and that's going to make it easier to get off next time. But yeah, I put black RTV on the front and back of the gasket, and it squished and it came out a bit. So I feel like that's going to hold, and since it's going to sit a few days, that's going to keep that oil, the clutch oil, from getting in there and washing out any glue. Yeah, so O-ring's no good on this application, which it's designed for. And yeah, so that's going to catch up to where I'm at. I'm sitting here. I've got a couple projects I'd like to do on this bike. I'm sitting here idealizing what I'm going to do to the VW bus behind me, the one in the air. Yeah, that needs tires first so I can roll it around. Second, I need a way of steering it, so I'm wanting to build a contraption to help me point the wheels in the direction I want it to go. I'm working on that in my head. Other future projects I'm looking at is the 63 Impala outside. And I've also got an old Ford truck out there, and the guy that belongs to, he's contacted me, kind of hinted that he might want to do something with it here soon. We'll see how that all pans out. Anyways, that could be future projects. Also wanted to do a few other little things. There's all kinds of knick-knack things. One of the things I had in my head was to go through this engine wall and just start putting engines together. I think that would be really cool, just to get that one running and that one running, or chunk it if it's not possible to rebuild. This orange one back here is a 454, and I'd like to bore it out 20 over. I've got 20 over pistons. I think I have a crankshaft sitting there. I don't know. I'll have to double check. Either way, it's just projects. They're just sitting there going, take care of me first. I don't know which ones to do. Yeah, what do y'all think? Put in the comments what you think it should be the next project. Should it be that Volkswagen? Should I convert that black jet ski into a go-kart? I don't know. Next weekend, I'm going to be at Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is open up in Amarillo. We're going to take off to Buc-ee's and we're going to check it out. Maybe I'll have y'all come along with me. Maybe I'll give you just a few screenshots. I don't know. So, like, share, comment below, and we'll get some more projects going on this bike, on the jet skis, on the motors, on the Impala, on the Volkswagen van. Who knows? Till then, y'all have a good weekend.